I'm Frank Curzio, and this is The Real Story, where I go beyond the headlines and let you know what's really moving this market. Today is Friday, thank God, April 18th, and the Dow surged 230 points on very strong earnings from key components and lack of bad news. There was no economic data actually to ease the storm, so hey, the markets opened up high and just kept going and going and going. Overall, a very strong day across all industries for many stocks. Let's get to what was moving the markets. Google, what a blowout quarter. The stock was up 90 points after the company blew out the earnings estimates. I have Paul Kudrowski here, and he's going to break down this quarter, and just like he did on CNBC this morning, he explains why the company can go a lot higher from here. Caterpillar, Honeywell, strong earnings. Schlumberger, not so good, but it didn't matter. All traded sharply higher. Why? Because of one key component, and I'm going to give this component to you when I break down the earnings on all three of these at the top of the show. Next, after digesting all of last week's earnings, I come up with a list, as I promised last week, of companies that must be included in your portfolio. You don't want to miss it. Last is the Curzio mailbag. I answer your questions on Transocean, what to look for in quarterly transcripts, and Hollycorp. Looking at the sectors, strong, almost everything across the board, financials, infrastructure, agriculture. That came down one day, now it's back up to strong again. Technology, oil and gas as well, weak. Gold and silver, REITs, beverages, I'm nitpicking. No, it was really weak except for actually gold and silver. Also, oil futures hit $117 a barrel in electronic trading, gasoline near $350 a gallon, both record highs. Getting into individual stocks, losers on the day was GFI Group down 20% on a management departure, Intuitive Surgical down 16%, Evergreen Solar down 12%, both had bad quarters. Winners, Google up 20%, Caterpillar up 8%, Citigroup up 5%, Honeywell up 6%. Looking at tech, Intel was up 2%, RIM was up 4%, Apple was up 4%, now at the 160 level. To listen to this podcast, you can go to TheStreet.com or download through iTunes. I have a great show for you today, so stay tuned.